Okay, so we are up to session number 53 of our Thassilonian Resurgeance adventure path, with the characters currently in Ravensmoor wrestling a greasy pig. So, the people we have today online are M.
Sorry, I am playing Juza. I am currently wrestling was wrestling a pig and is now turned into this abomination. Apparently it's making babies cry in the background as the crowd is shocked and worried by this abomination that's being underneath.
Okay, so we'll come back to you in a moment and we'll move on to Morgan.
I am Morgan, and I play Quest, the Goblin Bard. Apparently it's something in his dog. We will go on mute again. Thank you.
Also online today we have Peter.
Greetings and salutations. I'm playing the highly moral and religious Lord Willie One Kenobi, aspirant of the Lost Errant, practitioner of the renowned Tiger Style and saviour of Quest and Margot, God-touched, hater of horses and maker of good life choices, husband of the Hell Knight Ruby One Kenobi. Others know me simply as Low Blow.
And online we also have Stefan.
Hello, I'm playing Kroll Samara, the Green Dervish, who is the sharpshooter and healer of the group. Yes, I regret making this bet about this pick.
Don't worry, I'm sure it won't get worse. How could that happen? And also online we have Josh.
Josh is currently serving me dinner.
Okay, so you want to do Josh's introduction for him?
Sure. There you go. I was going to say Flea Wizard, but never mind.
That did well. Okay, so we're going to start off tonight with everyone giving me a perception roll for initiative. So actually I'm going to make it an athletics roll for Duza instead of perception.
Okay.
Because you are wrestling a
better
pig.
than my perception.
Well, it's initiative is generally the last action you are taking before initiative was called.
Which was an athletics check anyway.
That's why I said athletics.
Yeah. I will get to a dice in a second. Yeah. When Josh can help.
All good. So we will get it from Kroll.
I got a 9. I was far too engrossed in watching this pig be captured by Dozer and then to go like, what the hell is this?
So unfortunately that does drop to an 8 due to your second condition from last session.
No, yes, that's correct.
Quest initiative.
Quest got a 10 after picking yourself up out of the dirt.
Well,
currently
you were protecting Willie's face from the horrid abomination appearing behind him. So what was Willie's initiative?
Mine was a 10 after pushing Quest the hell off me.
Okay. So, do we have a Dozer and a parry initiative?
Not yet,
Okay.
sorry.
All good.
Didn't do points. Is stop. For rolls poorly, I blame it on being on dice.
Sure.
11 plus 9, which makes it a non-natural 20.
Okay.
Mine's action.
Yours would be perception, yeah. Natural 20?
Natural 20 to start the night.
And so, what's that total as?
30.
30 upgraded.
You've got a +10 to initiative.
It's Perry. He's going to have all these weird things.
Alright, so what was that, Martin?
It's Perry. He's going to have lots of weird things.
Yay.
Okay, so Perry gets to act while everyone else is surprised by his creature popping out of the pig. What would Perry like to do? You get a single action. So, not the 3 normal actions this round. You get a single action. What would you like to do with your single action?
Sorry, can you say that again, Martin? We just had the baby, that's all.
All good. You have a single action in the surprise round.
Yep.
Not the normal 3 actions. What would you like to do with your single action?
My single action. Is probably get some range on this. I'm going to go to about a 30-foot range from the target.
Okay, so you run away from the pig enclosure fence.
Yeah.
So you're probably about, I'd probably say you're about 50 odd feet from it now.
Oh yeah, I'll move closer. I'll move 20 feet closer.
So you want to be 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay, so you only take a couple of steps to get and then turn around, and now you get a full round.
Sweet.
The reason why I asked what your total number was is if your total number was less than someone else, they still got to go before you in the round.
Yeah, fair. That's good. Yeah.
I don't think that's an action.
Yeah.
Arm is definitely an action.
Is Perry going to show his muscles and strut his stuff for a round?
Wait, show my muscles and strut my stuff?
Yeah.
I'm very terrified of whatever this is. So do we know what it was? We identified what it's turned into?
It just appeared.
Beautiful. I'm going to identify what it is.
We ended the session of it like changing under Duzo, and that was it.
So which knowledge skill are you doing the check for?
It'll be under... Arcana.
Okay, so you're doing an Arcana check. What is the bonus? Because it is a secret check. This is how these checks work.
My bonus?
Yep.
My bonus is plus 11.
Okay, you do not know what the creature is.
Oh. All that I know is that it's horrifying.
Yeah. Could be a lot worse. So, you don't believe it was a critical failure, but hey, you have no idea what it is. But that's one action.
That's one action, yeah.
And you can't do another Arcana check to identify it.
Pardon?
You can't do another Arcana check to identify it.
Will I do an occultism check?
Okay, you switch over to occultism. Yes, you can do an occultism check. And what is your occultism bonus?
Plus 9.
Okay, so again, it's not striking any memories from what you've looked up in occultism.
My third action is telling everyone I have no idea what it is.
You could probably use those as free text.
No, not in 3 words.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, I'll literally just explain to everyone. I've done 2. This is not striking me as anything that I know.
Okay. So, then it is Duza's go. You are currently cuddling something that looks like it can rip your face off even though you've got your arms around it.
So it's still grappled, yeah?
Technically, yes, it is still grappled. Which means he can't move from you because you have it grappled.
Yeah, no, I'm just wondering, what can I do while it's grappled? Can I still attack it?
Technically you can, but depending on what you attack it with, I doubt your weapons are in the ring with you.
Yeah, also that was my next question is were we wearing weapons while we were doing... I don't think it would have gotten changed out of my weapons just to do the festival.
And your armor. Most people do not wrestle a greased pig in armor.
I'm not wrestling the pig in armor?
No.
What am I wearing then?
Maybe your kimono.
It could actually be in my kimono.
That makes sense, because it could be a festival.
Yeah, that's true. My new bloody kimono. That means my DC's gonna be AC's gonna be trash.
Well, it was only going to be a pig, so...
Well, yeah. Okay. Do you reckon I would have kept at least one axe on me? Maybe not my orcish axe.
No one would have taken a weapon into the ring with them because it was wrestle a pig, not kill the pig.
Okay. Would my weapons have been left at the side of the ring?
They would be left outside the ring, yes.
Outside.
I yell as my first action. Oh, can Poppy fetch things for me?
Poppy can, but Poppy might not understand what you're referring to.
Well, she can probably fetch me my axe.
Poppy moving my axe.
Is that what you yell out?
I'm sure if I point at my axe and say Poppy fetch, it'll probably get the idea.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll do that as my first action.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know if this will work or not, and of course, obviously, it's up to Martin, but you pointed at me, because would your stuff be near me, or would you have left it on the side?
I'm sure you would have left it near Kroll, who was watching everything, by not participating.
I'm happy on my turn to just hold out the axe for Poppy.
Yeah, well, I could say maybe get the axe control, maybe. Poppy's action, I'll point to Kroll, and Kroll can work out from that.
Okay.
Okay, so Poppy runs over to your pile of stuff and starts going through it.
Yep.
And you start seeing him scattering things all over the place looking for whatever it is he thinks is the axe.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay. So that's one of your actions done with Poppy activating.
That's one of my actions. I guess I can start punching this thing. That's my only other option, really. Just punch the living daylights out of it. Or maybe I'll just keep the grapple. I'll just keep the grapple on and try and keep it still.
That is fair. Okay. So see if I can give you an actual battle sounding thing. There we go, switch to that one. There we go. So that was Duza. Now the pig goes. So the pig tries to bite Doozar, hitting an armor class 24.
That's 24. Yeah.
And as you don't have your armor on,
I don't know if that's a crit or not.
what is your dexterity modifier?
He's like I think it's like 2, maybe 3.
You're level 3, and that would put you at, depending on your dex modifier, will give you an armor class of 15.
I have a dex of 1 according to Joel.
Then I got Dex plus 1.
I feel like I have a dex plus 2 at least.
Okay, so that's dex of 14, but you get to add 2 because you're trained in unarmed
Yes.
defense, I believe. Everyone is. So that means it would be I believe everyone has trained in unarmed defense.
Yep.
So that would mean that you'd have an armor class of 16 without armor.
Armor class 16. So, not quite critical.
Not a critical hit, but it got close. So, it does bite you, dealing a bunch of damage apparently. So it does 5 piercing damage.
Ouch.
And 4 chaotic damage.
Woofed. Do I remember dex of this one? No, yeah, I do. Okay. Yeah, because I put it in the strength. I want to be a buff ranger. Where's my current? There we go. So how much damage was that, sorry, Martin?
That was 9 all up. It was 5 piercing and 4 chaotic.
It's a total of 9 damage. Okay.
And now you get to make a fortitude saving throw.
Also do. 19. What was that, will?
Fortitude. Fortitude should be your best.
9 plus 9, so it'd be 28.
That is good. Okay, then it makes you make a will saving throw.
Of course it does. Not as good. 6 plus 8, which is 14.
14. Okay. I will tell you what happens on your turn.
Okay. I would probably let go.
Okay. Okay, so it is next person up is Quest's go. As you see a flash of light envelop Doozar.
A flash of what?
Light envelop Doozar.
So Quiz just watches the first few proceedings and then looks around to the nearest townsfolk and walks up and says, "Is this how this normally goes?"
They're looking. They all look in horror at the pig in the thing. They go, no, it's not normally this horrific.
Oh, I wonder what it is. And he uses his +9 in Bardic Lore to find out what it is.
Okay. That's right, because it's a secret check. Okay, so you get 2 key things picked up from it because you succeeded. First thing you pick up is that it is a fiend. It's also known as a Quipoff.
Quickles.
Quipoff.
Oh, Quickles.
Qlippopth. And this one in particular is a thingy got. So Cythnidot. And they are plant-based creatures that give out toxic spores through bites.
Great.
That's what you get with your successes.
Nice. So you're using this third action. So you don't normally have these fiends show up?
We don't know what it is, do you?
It's a Quippo.
They look puzzled. And then we move on to Willie. And what would Willie like to do?
Oh, it's on you. If I haven't seen the pig yet, my character's going to say...
You don't have to make the will save. You only have to make the will save on the surprise round when it burst forth.
Yep. But do I know the pig is that thing at the moment?
You do, yes.
Oh, okay.
It's quite
In which
obvious.
case, I'll look at Dooza. I'll look at the pig thing for probably 2 of my actions, considering the various things, and then I'll, as Quest has walked away to talk to the villagers, I'll start to walk back to the villagers with him and listening to what they're saying.
I love it. Okay, so Kroll.
Yes, I would like to use my turn to kind of help get Dooza's axe and let Puppy know that this is the item Dooza's looking for. Can I put it in Puppy's mouth?
You can, yes.
And then I'd like to give the command to Puppy to return to Dooza.
It will on Dooza's turn. Puppy
I think
doesn't.
that's my turn.
Yeah. Otherwise, you can have the teleporting puppy that can travel as far as you've got characters to give it actions.
Yeah.
Teleporting puppy, love it.
Oh, there is a thing of being able to pass something as a action, and you can technically have a villager pass a spear to the villager beside it, who then passes it to the villager beside it, and do that over 1,000 villages, and have a spear travel 5,000 feet in a single action.
The peasant railgun.
Yeah, approaching speed of light.
And the more you have, the faster it travels. And when you say, I'm sorry, but the game's not built for that sort of silliness, so no, it doesn't work like that. And that's why it can't actually travel further than it should. But you can do the pass the baton still, which is quite amazing. Okay, so yes, you hand the axe to Poppy, and Poppy looks at Dooza. And I'd say that's...
So I picked up the axe, I gave it to Puppy and told Puppy to go back to Dooza. So I think there's all 3 actions.
That is. The amazing parry is now up.
I've just seen it by Dooza, yes?
You did, yes.
Alright. I'm gonna get up behind him as my first action.
You're gonna get up behind the creature as a first action?
Yep. Within touching distance.
You have to jump a fence.
I was in the ring.
Oh yes, right, you were in the ring. I thought you ran out of the ring, yeah. Okay, so yes, you're up behind it. Within touching distance.
Yep. And I can grasp it.
Okay.
This is
Even though it's still being held by Doozer?
I can take it. I can take it.
You still have it. That's fine. I'm talking about it.
Okay.
Which is
Excuse us a second while we
log into the PDF version of the player's book.
because Josh had like 5 whole minutes to tell me he needed the book.
So it's a melee touch, a melee spell attack roll.
That's what I thought. So it's +9 on my roll. 27.
27. Okay, you get a critical hit.
Ouch. That's my thing.
That's fine.
So it's... I can't remember how many dice it is. It's a D something, I think.
Sorry, it is 2d12 electrical damage.
2D12 and then it's doubled.
And it is double, yes.
It's gonna sting a bit. That's 40 points of electric damage.
Okay, so I'm going to give Doozer a fortitude saving throw. To see if any of it gets through.
Oh, that could have been 20. Fortune. 8 plus 9. 17.
What is Parry's spell DC?
19.
Okay, so I'm going to say half of that gets through to Doozer.
That's fine, I'm still living. Still living.
How's a pig looking? Singed?
Oh, died.
Oh, you don't need a 15 point damage.
Okay, and now Doozer's action kicks in. Doozer sees everything as a threat, and you are immediately hostile to the closest creature, living creature.
Which would be Parry.
As his terrific evil puppy comes running towards you with an axe in its mouth.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Well, I mean, technically I'm unharmed, so all I can do is punch.
Reactions of punching Harry. Yeah!
So I guess I have 3 actions of unarmed punch.
Harry. Wouldn't be happy. You probably won't be there yet.
Yeah. So the closest person would be Parry, but my dog is also coming, so...
Your dog arrives at the start of the turn, so you've got Parry and this dog with this axe in its mouth.
Ooh, okay. Odd is Parry, even is Poppy. It is odd.
Yeah, it's Harry.
It is Parry.
Okay.
Parry is gonna die.
And there's an axe in your hand somehow.
Oh no. Okay, which axe did you give my puppy Crawl? I have my orcish axe and I have 2 throwing axes.
I'm sure
and I have my great axe. So which axe did you
The large two-handed one?
The
Yep.
large great. Cool. That might actually be in your favor because it actually does less damage than my orcish axe now. What is my Great Axe, which is +9 instead of +10, and only does 1d12 instead of 2d8.
Still. Okay.
Okay. I don't have your Hunter's Mark, which is lucky for you because you just killed my target. Actually, no, I'm probably just in a rage. I wouldn't think about Hunter's Mark. 12.
Well, look at it this way. You see parry as your mortal enemy.
So I would Hunter's Mark it?
Yes.
Okay, so first action would be Hunter's Mark parry. Second action would be to start swinging my great axe at him.
Yep.
12 plus 9
To hit.
to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, I hit you. Okay. I hit you. You have a d4. D12 plus 4. 10 plus 2 is 14 slapping damage.
Ow. 10.
And second attack.
Second attack,
4.
you'll be minus. Is it minus 4 or is it
-5, I believe, unless you've got the ranger thing that gives you flurry.
That I do have that.
Then it is -4.
It is -3 with a -2 with an adult weapon. Because I've only attacked him once, so it should be -3, not -5.
Okay, so have an attack.
19 plus 9, which would probably be a crit hit on you. -3.
So that plus 9 is 28.
Yeah. Okay. I hit him, but it's not a crit, thankfully. My second attack. Oh, plus
Down.
4.
Down. 16 plus damage knocks me out.
Okay.
Try not to worry.
So-
I saved you from the ball.
I would save myself.
You really couldn't.
I really could.
Okay, so it is now Quest's go. You've just watched Dooza absolutely annihilate Parry with an axe.
Don't know what to do about that. So Quest just calls out, "Hey, Harry!" Harry looks up, he ding guns and winks and casts Soothe to try and heal him.
How close do you have to be?
So I believe is 30 foot.
Okay, so yeah.
Just double check. Yeah, 30 feet. Do 1d10 plus something. Hey, look, there's a 10 on the dice plus 4, so 14 HP back to Harry. And then he'll
Go ahead.
go on. Yeah, then he'll just strike a pose and slam on the banjo and cast Inspire Courage.
Okay, so inspiring courage. Then we are up to Willie. What would Willie like to do?
Willie looks down at the carnage and sort of whispers to himself, it was only a matter of time. I just didn't think Dooz would be the one to do it.
Quest looks up and he says, yeah, I was hoping it was going to be me.
Does he do anything else?
I look concerned, and it's going through my character's head that is Willie going to have to fuck him up? Really?
Which one?
Well, yeah, exactly.
The one on the ground.
I'm not sure which one. Do I have to take sides? I don't know.
So you're going to wait and see?
Pretty much. I'm just watching going,
Okay, Kroll, you're still sickened.
Okay. I'm guessing by now I can tell this is very peculiar behavior from Duza.
Is it though? No, I'm being serious. Like, she was wrestling the pig. The magic user hits the pig with a big lightning spell, arcs through Duza. Duza gets up, grabs an axe and hits our wizard a couple of times with it. It kind of seems kind of reasonable at the moment.
Yeah, but giving the wizard a slap is one thing. Absolutely KOing them is another.
Well, Duza's always been a bit volatile, you know.
Duza did warn people that if you took his skill, there would be pain. So there is that as well.
Yes, they did that more than once. So would you like to make a perception roll to see if you can tell anything?
Oh no, okay.
So Willie almost has the right of it. He's like, yeah, Harry stole his kill, can't just like
Okay. I got a perception, you said?
Yep.
12 plus 9 is 21.
21. Okay. With a 21, I would say you would think that Duza is enchanted.
Enchanted, okay.
And under a mental effect.
Mental effect. Will... do we know if Dispel Magic will work or not? Or I just don't know enough about this?
Well, you don't know what the effect is.
Okay, well, I can only try, and if you fail, at least I tried something. I guess I will attempt to Dispel Magic.
Okay, situation that uses up the rest of your go. Just looking up the rules for it.
Yeah, it's on page 330, but it references the counteract check.
Yeah. On page 458.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get to make a religion roll, I believe. Oh no, what's the check? Yeah, use your spell modifier roll against its DC to see if you can actually succeed.
So, just my spell modifier?
Yep.
Okay. And I'm not adding my proficiency, am I?
Sorry, I believe it's your spell attack roll.
Oh, spell attack roll. Okay, yep. Can I re-roll that, please?
Sure.
Oh, that's better. That's a 25.
A 25. Okay. Okay. The mental effect appears to dismiss with your spell.
Oh, thank goodness.
Because the amusing thing was, if Duza did go again, Duza was basically going to go to town on Parry once more.
again.
For three,
Because Harry would be wounded one as well at the moment, wouldn't he?
and it would be all three attacks. It would not be stopping with the.
No, because I had to Hunter's Mark the first round.
If I think Harry went first, he was going to just get away enough so Dusa wouldn't hit.
You know I can throw my axe, right? I've done it before.
Going to be running into the
So the amusing thing is, you wouldn't have treated Poppy as your mortal enemy, but you you did treat Parry based on Parry kill stealing.
Yeah.
If Parry had not kill stole, you would have just been hostile towards him.
Yep.
So if you had critically failed, even Poppy would have been hostile. Would have been trying to kill.
Harry activated your trap card.
The pig had not received damage.
I know, it was fantastic.
Therefore, you caught the pig. You didn't damage the pig. I just walked up and grabbed it and killed it.
No, I don't have magic that just comes out of my hands.
There's no way in the world did I steal from you.
You
I
totally.
took it from full health to no health in one blow.
I'm pretty sure if I actually hit it with my axe, it would have done the same thing. It would have gone down.
You didn't have your axe. I helped you, and then you decided to slap me in the face with your axe.
You stole my kill.
So Parry now has some axe wounds on his nicely oiled body. Having been greased up with the pig with his wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to turn to Quest and say, you called that thing a quisling or a something or other?
Yeah, it's some kind of devil pig.
Okay, so was it always a devil pig? Because it looked like a pig when it first came out.
Oh. Hey, Stella, where'd you get your pig from?
He said he got it from one of the farms near the swamp.
Gumtree.
Country.
You put an ad on Craigslist.
No, this is Craigslist, yeah.
One pig wanted. No questions asked.
Yeah, if you head about an hour out of town, there's this gum tree with, all these posters on
You just go nail a poster to it, and
it.
someone will show up eventually.
But they all cheer at you taking down the monstrous pig.
Was I aware of what I was doing, Malcolm?
Well, you were just...
Or was I just in like a total blind rage?
You went into blind rage. You went
Okay.
into barbarian mode.
Yep. Even though I'm not barbarian at all, that's hilarious.
Harry on the ground. He just sticks up an arm going, "You're welcome." Ow.
So you...
Dooza looks at Parry and then to the pig, and then sees the pig is dead. And
Yeah.
then Parry on the ground, and I'm like, "Did you still kill my pig?"
And Poppy's sitting beside you looking happy.
And a puppy.
And Poppy's looking beside you looking happy.
Yeah, pussy is. He brought me my axe. He did good.
So Doomsday,
Yes, Quest.
why didn't you finish the job?
Thanks. Wes.
What are you talking about? Harry Killstall. I couldn't finish the job.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't kill Parry though.
What are you talking about? What do you mean I didn't kill Parry?
I mean, you half-assed the pig and you half-assed Parry. What's the go?
You really don't even know you half-assed me.
No, I don't even know. What are you talking about, a half-assed Parry? Parry's still not killed. He's on the ground, it's proof.
I know Parry stole your kill, but Parry did it in 6 seconds flat. But you still didn't kill Parry.
Dooza just throws up his hands and is like, I don't know anymore.
Yeah, don't know what you did. Bloody hurt, Dooza.
Are you alright, Parry? Do we need to fix you up some more?
I should be okay. He gets up and wipes off all the mud, just starts trudging away to the ground.
Oh my god, Harry! Oh no, it's okay. It's Chase.
Though for one of the first times in a long time, Parry has his own blood all over him.
Yeah.
And yet another scar that Kroll can't heal.
Hey, he doesn't.
Of
He
course.
barely has to do. He barely has to do a parry though.
Come on, I didn't even get away with any like carnivorous. Oh, actually, no, did I get a bite mark, Martin?
Yes, you did get a bite mark.
Yes.
Black mark. Oh, you slap in your face.
Storm kill.
Wasn't damaged. It's free game. You just held it for me.
Well, he beam pinned down and did make the critical hit on it easier because it had a lower armor class.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, you hear the sounding of a bell at that point, and you hear them announcing the Founders Feast is ready to start.
So
The-
ignore the fact that there's like a rolling pig in the pig pen.
there is talk that this year they're not going to skewer and cook the pig for the feast because apparently it's not edible, they say.
What do you mean it's not edible? It's right there! You're not trying yet!
Everyone wants to eat demon, right?
No, devil, mate.
Oh, devil, sorry.
You do think demon, chaotic evil.
No.
Demon was correct. Okay, so sun starts to go down and bonfires are lit up in the area, giving lots of light to big tables, lots of quilts and benches, and hot food has been put up there, and there's a couple of people serving and people giving out plates. You guys go up and get plates?
I mean, I'm not saying no to free food.
No, my character's not hungry after the pig.
Okay, so Quest gets a plate, and they start putting on pile as much food as Quest wants from each of the people. So you have piles of meat, vegetables, pies, candied apples. So they also have some nicely cooked mushrooms, a great looking salad, some really nice looking fried worms, some smoked bug legs, and really good looking sausage.
Quest gets a bit of everything and ends up with a plate about twice his body weight
Yep.
and goes into the kids' tent.
Well, you're actually being invited to the mayor's table. You get to sit
That's
with the
right.
mayor. Willie's already there, having felt not
Didn't I
hungry.
bring all the kids with me?
The kids follow you around, but they don't come and sit at the mayor's table. So what does Kroll do? Does he go and grab a plate?
After seeing, well, depends how badly damaged Doozer and Parry are, because my main concern would be them first.
Well, they don't seem to be still bleeding.
Okay. Would I have time to treat their wounds and then get some food?
Possibly, but that also depends on what they're doing. Did they want to sit down and eat and show off their battle scars, or did they want to get treated while everyone else is eating?
Cool. Okay. Well, I'll offer them aid if they want it, and they can either have it now or after dinner. but I'll go grab something then.
Do you grab a plate of everything?
Yeah, I might try a little bit of everything.
Okay. So, we have Parry and Dooza. Do you guys grab a plate of everything as well?
Yes, for both.
Okay. So, sitting down at the maze table, you're having a fantastic meal. Some really nice tasting black mushrooms. A really nice salad with a bit of a strange taste. So each of you gets to make who's eating the salad gets to make a fortitude saving throw.
Why does this place keep trying to kill us now?
I wonder.
Tax collection.
Yeah.
It's the greatest mortal sin.
So how did Parry go?
Harry got a 22.
22. How did Dooza go?
42 was it?
Yep, fortitude.
16 plus 9. 25.
How did Quest go?
Red's got an 8 plus 8, 16.
And how did Kroll go? Because I know Willie's not having any.
I got a 9, I believe.
A 9.
Yeah, yep.
Okay, so yet more status effects going on our
Healer.
healer. Yeah.
Do you want to fight me?
Okay, so you do find the food amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You especially love the salad.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay, so yes, you enjoy that. Then after that one, the fried worms are fantastically made, very salty and crunchy. And the bug's legs have the softest meat you've tried from any sort of seafood style stuff. And the last thing you had was a sausage that was very spicy. So it's the spiciest sausage you've had.
Yummy.
Cool.
Is it a pork sausage?
No.
Is this salad like addictive, or is it just?
Would you go back for more? It tastes delicious.
Well, if Kroll found it super nice, then maybe he'd go back for more.
Okay, give me another fortitude saving throw.
That's a 24.
Okay. You pick up a sort of numbing agent in the food as you're eating it, realizing that the leaves they're using for the salad are actually have medicinal purposes for taking away pain.
Oh, can I make a note of that particular one?
And you've been ingesting a lot of it tonight.
Oh no. Okay. Well, I'll take a mental note to not have any more salad, and I'll let the others know that the salad has numbing agents. But I'd also like to take a note of that particular type of leaf and
Known as fay leaf.
fay leaf. Okay. F-A-E?
F-L-A-Y.
Oh, okay.
So flay, not fay.
Right. Lady. Okay. That's very useful to know. I may ask the mayor later if he has some, or knows where to get some.
Okay, so the mayor at the table does say yes, they grow it locally.
No.
More than happy to help you with that. And while you're eating, the mayor stands up and gets everyone's attention and announces that the Founder's Feast Queen is Shal Lupescu, who Quest had befriended early on.
Quest cheers and applause.
And she goes around giving everyone hugs, especially Quest. Apparently hugs him 3 or 4 times while giving everyone else hugs.
There's absolutely there's no sign of revulsion on her face when she's doing it.
Not at all.
These people are either crazy or evil as hell.
And as the feast starts to wind up, the mayor offers to put you up in his actual house, so you don't have to sleep out in the field like wayward travellers. You did think he was going to say hobos, but he upgraded it a little bit for you.
I have a question for the mayor. Who technically won the capturing of the pig? Was it me when I actually caught it, or was it Harry who then killed the monster?
Well, he believes...
Sorry, Kill steals the monster on me.
I will happily admit that you by all means won the whatever Medusa capturing pig.
He says that from his perspective, it was won by Dooza, who did manage to put the pig down and pin it before it turned into some horrific beast, which then Parry, the wonderful Parry, saved the town by killing.
I correct you and say you mean Kill stole from me.
Save the town.
He says a kill's a kill, no matter who steals it, he says.
I saved the town.
I mean, Dooza, I do recall you not managing to hurt the pig while wrestling it to the ground.
Well, the point was to capture, not to hurt initially, so, you know.
We'll let you think what you wish to think, Dooza. Mr. Mayor, why was there a otherworldly pig at your fair? Was it meant to hurt one of your people, or did your townsfolk include it simply to help us out?
He says it was one of those fortunate things that it was a bunch of heroic tax collectors who came and saved them from this otherworldly beast that they did not know was there.
Mm-hmm. So, just luck we happened by this month.
Very lucky, because it probably would have killed a number of his villagers before they managed to subdue the beast. Because normally they have teenagers going in to wrestle the pig.
Well, I'm glad we could save your local children from harm. We should investigate why you've got a villager out on the outskirts of town raising feral pigs like this, though.
Yeah, if we knew about it, we could have charged more, he says. I'm sure somewhere out there is a price for pigs that turn into some sort of carnivorous plant.
I'm sure you're not wrong.
Why waste a resource when you can make money from it, he says.
Yes.
So he asks if you're all interested in spending the night with him in his manor house. so he can gather the money for the tax in the morning.
Yeah, but I'm
I'll
sure
let-
we'll be.
He's got enough room for all of you to have your own room.
So, he's already said that they've paid the tax already, right?
Yep.
And he's also just agreed to just pay the tax again?
Well, considering you've come saying that he believed you that it hadn't been paid, that the other guy had run off with it. Technically, that means that even if the other guy ran off with it, they hadn't paid the tax because it hadn't gone to Magnamar. And if you guys run off with it, then they haven't paid it a second time, and they will probably complain.
Yep. Quest just looks at Willie and raises an eyebrow.
Willie just shrugs.
So you decide to take him up on his offer?
What do you think, Doozer? Should we be staying in this fine establishment? Actually, fine house?
Yeah, I already said yes.
Oh, okay.
So each of you get to see a lavishly appointed room for this village with fresh sheets, no bugs inside.
Before we bed down, Willie is going to suggest that we take a constitutional after such a heavy meal, just to help with the digestion.
And while you're suggesting that, you see that Shell is having a conversation with Quest. So,
Who is, sorry?
Shell, the Founders Feast Queen.
Right.
She's asking if you're up for a walk so she can hear more stories of the world.
Well, I love telling stories, and I'm always up for walking, so sure, let's go.
Okay. So yes, as you talk about going for a constitutional, you see Quest walk off with the Founders Queen.
Okay, my character just looks, shakes his head, and as they're walking away, Willie rubs his hand and goes, it's been fun, Quest. It's been fun.
Are you retiring for the night?
No, we're going to go for a walk.
Oh, well, you should come with us.
I look at Doozer and go, what do you reckon, Doozer? Is that a good plan?
Judith was gonna check out his new digs in the man's house.
So you don't want to go for a constitutional then?
What the hell is a constitutional?
A walk.
Oh.
I think that was a no.
Oh, you twisted my arm, Willie. I'll come with you. I'll be your friend.
What? Yeah. And of course, Krull will join us, won't he?
I'm kind of busy healing, like making sure that, Harry's okay with his wounds and stuff, seeing as he got slaughtered.
Well, it'd probably be a good idea for Parry to come as well.
If he's still got his legs working, yes.
Well, he is the buffest wizard known to man.
Well, you haven't had a chance to deal with wounds yet, so yes. What would you like to do?
Crow would like to stay with Harry to heal Harry the wounds, but
Does that mean Parry staying behind and not going for a walk with the others?
I don't know. Josh, are you going for a walk? I think he's got a baby up in other end of the house because she's being unsettled for some reason, even though she just woke up from a good nap. Do you stay back and have your wounds healed by Kroll, or do you come from for a walk with me and Willie or pals?
I'm going for a walk with Razor and Willie. And Glow. I'm danger of the town.
And showing off his
Kroll's then
scars.
going to try and see if he can purchase some of these numbing herbs from the town.
That sounds like fun. So
So Kroll's going to come for a walk then, easy?
No, I'm going to do the important thing and acquire some medicinal herbs.
I kind of think this walk might be important as well. Just saying.
Kroll sighs and decides to go in.
Okay.
Awesome.
So yes, you're all travelling together, which is one of those amusing things of don't split the party statements.
Well,
Are we tailing quest?
I'm actually taking you guys to a particular point. If Quest is going to that point, then that's great. If he's not, well, that could be unfortunate.
So you head off in one direction and Quest heads off in another, telling a fantastic story. Give me a bardic lore test, a performance test for Quest. Performance.
I believe. Just double check what that is actually. Well, okay, that's going to be a 27.
Okay, you're telling one of the most amazing stories of your life as you're wandering off with this girl who seems to be very enamored with you. And as she leads you off to deeper into the village. Okay, so we'll come back to you in a moment. Where is Willie taking everyone to, and what's he going to tell them?
I'm not going to tell them anything. I'm hoping they'll be able to tell me something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm effectively taking spellcasters to that scarecrow / statue of Desna, I think it was.
Yep.
And I basically walk down and I point it out to them, and I don't say anything, and I wait for them to say something.
As you reach the spot, you notice it's gone.
Aha. Okay, so I get there and I go, well, I point at the hole in the ground where it used to be. I'm assuming there's still a hole in the ground.
Yep.
I go, there used to be a statue here of what I assume was supposed to be Desna. It appeared to be in some sort of religious capacity, but it had a severely insect-like look to it. And after the pig, I thought it might be important to have our spellcasters be aware of it, but it seems that somebody's taken it somewhere else. Strange that.
Okay. So what is everyone else going to respond with?
Crickets.
Juzo probably just shrugs because I think he didn't even look at the statue.
I'm pretty sure I was the only one who did.
Sure, we're going around the town.
Sorry, Harry was talking, but I'm muted because Baby was screaming.
I'm pretty sure really you were the only one who actually focused on the statue when we all went around town.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any. There's not any. Oh, hang on. Yeah, no, I don't have it. So I chose something else today. That's fine. I doubt I can make any kind of religion roll to attempt to identify this because it's literally just a hole in the ground, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Oh, great.
You could question me on what I remember about the statue, though.
if it
That's
has
true.
some sort of religious significance.
Okay.
What would that be then, Martin? Like a
I'm going to give intelligence plus level check to Willie to describe what he saw.
You're funny. Alrighty. So intelligence is nil. The level is 3.
So you get plus 3 to the roll to describe it.
So 18. On the
18.
dice. So plus 3 is 21.
So you
Not
just
too bad.
you describe it quite accurately. So we will give Kroll a religion roll to identify.
okay. Oh wow. Okay. That's a 27.
Okay, to you it sounds like an effigy of Desna, but there are too many inconsistencies even for a outback hick town to actually be a Desna effigy, and you probably wouldn't have had one sitting in. It would probably still be there at night. They wouldn't have picked it up and moved it at night.
So the nighttime is relevant to it. So it appears at night.
If they moved it at night, then it's probably not actually dedicated to Desna.
Oh,
because
right.
Because
Okay.
Desna is a thing for travelers and starlight and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay.
So there are just too many inconsistencies for that. And during that, we'll switch over to Morgan and give Morgan a perception roll with disadvantage. So he gets to roll twice and take the lower of the two.
7 on the dice.
I'll be back.
On the dice. With a plus 7 for a total of 14 disadvantage.
Okay. So, as you're taken into a ruined building on the edge of town by the Founder's Feast Queen, you find yourself accosted either side by masked people as one of them tries to hit you.
So anyway, that's how I lost my first spot. Wait, what's happening? Hi,
Sure.
how are you going?
He hits an armor class 13. You're currently flat-footed to him.
That's minus 2 in total.
Minus 2 in total.
Yes, so it's still not going to hit.
Okay. Okay, he attempts to do a snagging strike on you. Apparently, that is successful. And you are now flat-footed until you leave their reach. And tries to hit you again. Luckily, it was the natural 20 that did the thing. So that would be not as good, but a hitting armor class 11.
11 is still not quite a critical hit.
Yep.
Not quite a critical fail.
Okay. So the one on the other side of you also wades in, hitting an armor class of 14.
No,
Oh, sorry, 15.
no.
And some days I can't count. It was actually 17.
No. 19 hit.
Good. And tries to swing again, getting a 15. 14.
19 to hit.
14 to hit that time. And so these are either side of you, and they're wearing what appear to be masks with big pointed snouts. They look like that.
Like an overgrown plague doctor.
Very much so. And now it is your go. What do you do now?
Quest grabs the queen, says, "Oh my god, we're under attack, they're jealous of you," and tries to run away.
Okay.
And will tumble through one pair of legs.
Okay, so as you try to tumble, you get unfortunately disadvantaged as you're being grappled by the queen.
Alright, let me just double check the rules on this. So, tumble through is an action. I can make a move action, and I think it's a successful acrobatics check.
Yep. Successful acrobatic check will get you through.
So, try up to speed, through movement, try to move through the space of one enemy, versus their reflex DC.
Yep.
With disadvantage, right?
With disadvantage.
Crikey. So, the first number on the dice was a natural 1. The second number on the dice was also a natural 1.
Her grapple was quite successful.
So you find your pants coming down your legs as you try to go between them, making your legs bind together quite nicely.
Yep.
And you also trigger an attack of opportunity from the person you're trying to go between.
Yep.
Though that is only a armor class of 15.
So, Quest as a free action looks up at them and goes, "Good thing I'm small." And will attempt to unbind themselves from their pants.
If you have a sharp weapon, you can just slice them off.
Yeah, I suppose my pants are more important. Well, less important than my life. So yeah, he'll one action to cut.
Yeah.
Well, one action to draw a dagger and another action to cut his pants off.
Okay, so yes, that's your third action for the round, and you've managed to get your pants free.
Yep.
I will give the rest of the party a perception roll to see if they hear things happening way off in the distance.
Perception.
So while you're doing your roll, I'm just going to quickly duck to the bathroom.
So is that 17
Bubba,
plus
here we go.
Whatever 17 plus 8 is. 20 something.
25. I'm sorry. I got 22. 25.
Okay. It's fine then.
Wow. No, 18.
18. Nice.
28.
28, 25, 22. Safe to say I think we hear stuff. Hopefully.
Because Bob's going for the box.
And maybe close the. Dead box. We're finally happy after like 15 minutes of like not being happy that she woke up.
So, how did everyone go? Did anyone get a natural 20?
No natural 20s.
Did anyone get over 20?
Josh
Yes.
I got a 25. Coral got a 22.
Willie is
unknown.
I got a 14. Yay me.
Okay, so you're all enjoying the sounds of crickets and nightlife without anything disturbing your discussion of what is obviously not a natural statue of Desna.
Oh wow. Okay.
Wait, so even over 20, we didn't hear anything?
Well, it depends how far away it is. The check might be like 30 or something if he's really far away.
True.
And Quest hasn't screamed out yet, he's just complained. So, it is now the Harvest Queens go to attack Quest.
Oh no.
As she swings a hatchet down at him, hitting armor class 22.
That's a hit, I think.
Yep. That is a hit.
Apparently she's not doing a huge amount of damage as it does... Oh, well, actually it's 6 slashing damage to Quest.
Like me.
6.
You can sit for yourself, my leg.
And she swings a second time. This time hitting armor class 14.
Nope.
But you no longer think you need to save her, though. Okay.
Chris looks at the axe between his legs and goes, definitely a good thing I'm small.
Then the one who basically says that's my girl who attacked you first attacks you. Hitting armor class 12.
What are these guys rolling?
Very badly. And then hits armor class 20.
20 is a hit.
24 actually. 24 because it was a flash. It makes it a critical hit.
Yep.
And you have been given the frightened condition.
That's fine. I want to be fleeing.
Okay, so that is ouch. 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yikes.
Plus 4 points of precision damage. I'm sure the precision damage is not doubled on a critical hit, or is it? Can't remember.
It's me. So it's a TF2 critical hit. It's double the dice, but not double the modifiers, I believe.
Okay, so. Well, that means it would be a 30 points of damage.
Fuck.
That would down you, wouldn't it? Almost? Oh yeah.
Quest is down to 4 points of health.
I actually had you down to 1 from the last hit.
So down to 1. Did he take damage in the last round, did he?
Yeah.
Right.
Damn.
And then you hear the voice of another person from the general store, female voice going, "Fantastic hit, dear." As she swings at you.
Oh, fuck me.
And that is a 28.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
It's not a critical,
No.
even while you're flat-footed.
Oh, flat-footed. Yes, that will be just a critical.
Okay. So, you basically get hit for enough to send you into unconsciousness.
Yep.
So, from your perspective, they were not actually trying to kill you. Just beat you senseless.
I mean, that doesn't fill me with confidence.
Not particularly at this stage, but you're not dead.
Mm.
Confidence, no. Bruises, yes.
And they managed to do it in 2 whole rounds. They did well.
Yeah, no, that's... So even with 3 of them, that's a good get, because that's what, 2 hits to do it? 3?
It took them three. Well, no, actually, it was 4 strikes all up to hit you to take you down.
Let's be honest here. I think the real party of those villagers, not us.
Okay, so back to the others. You're in the clearing. You've had this discussion. What do you do next?
I ask Willie if there's anything else we're doing here.
Sorry, if there's anything to do here.
No, what else we're doing here? Like, was it just to inspect the statue, or...?
Yes.
Okay,
With the
cool.
pig again, with the pig, I thought seeing the statue was important.
Yeah. I can understand its relation.
I say we go hunt down Quest before we turn into
So-
a
Why? I'm sure he's enjoying the company of that lovely human.
Martin,
Yep.
having seen this perversion of this pig, and also knowing of the perversion of this deity effigy, is there some kind of religion roll I can make to kind of connect the two, or guess they're connected?
Sure. Give me a religion roll.
Mother of monsters.
Non-natural 20.
Non-natural 20. Downgraded due to your pig leaf almost addiction. So don't worry, you'll be able to get more of that as you travel. So just making sure I get the right name to use for you. Assuming it's actually in this book. Okay, where are we?
So, do our wizards think that this is a something we should be concerned about?
Okay, so from Coral's perspective, you still got enough information to think that the effigy may have been in form of the Gossamer King instead of Desna.
Oh, okay. Gossamer King.
And the Gossamer King is what's the best way to describe it to you? Okay, so what you know of that deity is they're about corrupting pieces of land, water sources, and communities, infecting the weak, spread and nurture diseases. And the areas of concern are insects, infestation, parasites, and stagnation.
Oh. Oh. Shit. Okay.
So if you hadn't have rolled so well, you wouldn't have gotten that one.
I will relay to the rest of the group that from my religious studies I've heard of this thing called the Gossamer King.
And
I
as you
sus-
turn around, give a fortitude saving throw.
Me?
Yep.
Because I said the name?
Something else is coming up.
Oh no. That's. Oh no. Oh no. That's only a 10.
Okay. So, Kroll turns to the rest of the party and starts making nonsensical sounds to them. As Kroll realizes he can't feel his tongue.
Oh man. Oh boy.
That fig leaf, that leaf is very addictive and dangerous.
Yep. Am I able to pull out like some kind of pencil and paper and just write?
You can. Did you bring your gear with you, or did you leave it in the room?
Good question.
Give me a. I'll make it a wisdom saving throw to see if you actually did.
That's another 10.
Okay, Kroll left all his gear behind, including his medical kit, because, well, Parry just didn't need it.
No.
I was asked to go for a walk first, so you know, it made sense at the time.
He's making pencil and charade sort of waving gestures in front of everyone.
Is that like performance, maybe? To kind of...
Give me a performance roll and we'll see just how well you can actually get across what you're asking for.
Okay, I need pencil and paper, and I will attempt to charade this for the rest of the group. Oh, now you roll well. That's a 18.
Okay, so everyone else seems to pick up that you're wanting a pen and paper. Though I will give them a...
What is it, Lassie?
Make it a society...
He's down a well.
Everyone else gets to make a society roll to determine what he's meaning.
7 on the dice, and...
Is that society, Mark?
Society roll, yes.
Yes, my charades have a slight elven flair, I'm sorry.
12. Total of 12.
You think that Kroll wants you to write down what you've just told him?
I just scowl at him.
23 for Harry.
Parry thinks that Kroll is asking for pen and paper.
Dooza was like 15.
Dooza also think he's asking for pen and paper because it was a simple task that did lower the DC.
I get a pen and paper and give it to Cole.
Awesome.
Except like Dooza would have pen and paper on him.
I'll just write down too much flay leaf in salad, tongue gone numb, and then I'll write down the rest of the stuff about the Gossamer King and how it corrupts the land and the beetles and communities and insects and plague and disease and stuff. And how I suspect that that's what is causing the issues within this community.
Who can read it?
Dooza volunteers.
I wrote it in trade tongue, I didn't write it in Elven.
Dooza would be more impressed if you wrote it in Orcish. Wait, who else can find your wolfish? You?
Alright,
I am going to point out,
it's me.
I am a medic, not a doctor, so my handwriting is still better.
What you're saying is you don't know about Great Hand yet.
Someone asks, can you write in shorthand? Well, my hands aren't short enough.
So yes, so you spend some time writing, and everyone reads the information about the Gossamer King, as he refers to it as.
Well, Billy says, that sounds really bad. Now, I wonder who's a member of the cult for this bad man, bad creature.
Parenthood cult. What is he subscribing to?
So, I wonder where Quest is.
Yeah, where
I
is
wonder
Quest?
I wonder if they're all involved in this cult.
So while you're standing there, the guy who gave you the pie the night before wanders over to your group. Woyrek.
Hello?
He says he goes over to Willie specifically.
No, I step behind Doozer and say, yeah, how you doing, buddy? What's up?
He asks if he can have a word to you off to the side here.
No, I don't think that's a good plan right now. Maybe in the morning.
He was going to suggest maybe you find your friend and don't stay in the maid's house overnight.
That's probably a good advice, I guess. The mayor's house seems to be quite comfortable, though.
He says people go missing there.
Ah. Is that where our prior tax collector went missing from?
There were rumors, yes.
Ah, I see. It's the rumours. Well, thank you very much for your help.
He says he would like to do more, but he doesn't know who to trust in the village.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But he liked you, so he wanted to give you the warning.
I appreciate that, and I liked your pie. Very nice.
Still the best pie in town.
Mm.
Though he does say if any of your friends aren't there in the morning, you might want to look at the abandoned farmstead on the edge of town. It's rumored to be haunted, the Cheswas place.
And what direction would that be in?
He points you in the direction that Quest went.
Ah, again, my thanks.
Isn't that what Medusa was just like literally about to point to and say that's where Quest went? Or direction?
It is very much what Duza was basically going to tell everyone. So, what would you like to do?
So I look at the rest of the group and I go,
No.
sorry, Doozy, you go.
Oh no, I was motioning everyone to follow you because you got told where to go.
No, my character looks at the group as you sort of motion to me and I go, well, looks like Quest is gone, so what are we going to do?
Well, we should probably go find him. We can't leave him here.
What?
Duza turns Willie around in the direction of the abandoned building and says, "What's up, buddy?"
Oh my god. People are like lemmings.
That's a translate.
That's just
All right. Well, let me scout ahead, and we'll see what's what.
So, are you going to try to beat Puppy there?
Beat Puppy.
Sorry.
Because Willie said he was going to scout ahead as Dooza had already started heading off with Puppy.
Oh, did I?
Didn't you say point Puppy in their direction and say come?
No. I was pointing Willie in the direction
Oh, okay.
and saying let's go.
Basically pushing me in the right direction.
Yeah. So let's go, buddy, not puppy. Sorry.
Okay, my mistake.
No.
So,
Because sometimes you call
I'm
Puppy
going
Buddy
to-
as well.
Do I?
I'm
Yeah.
going to stealth my way up the road. Being exceptionally sneaky.
Okay. Give me a stealth roll as you're stealthing up the road.
What? As everyone else walks normally.
I get a 9 on the dice with plus 11. So a 20, a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is not a bad thing. As you hear the clumping of boots behind you as they follow behind you, not particularly too close. Okay, so reaching the front yard of the Chenowitz place, it's quite easy to tell which one it is. It's the most run down of the buildings, right next to a cornfield. In the front yard, you see the scarecrow effigy that you saw before hanging.
Mm-hmm.
Hanging.
Well, hanging off a pole in the ground.
Oh, right. I thought about like actually hanging like in a noose or something.
The house's windows are boarded up, and the front porch is overgrown and with a thick curtains of ivy. You see the some of the cornfield wild around the house, with a buzz of insects in the air.
Okay. So again, I'll sneak around the house looking for signs of people and maybe drag marks where they dragged a little creature, or boot marks where they carried a small creature. I don't know.
Can Dooza just like kick the front door?
Dooza can just kick the front door open, but Dooza's coming up behind while your sneaky person is sneaky in front.
Yeah, I ignore the sneaky person because he's being silly.
Can't wait for the trap to spring out from underneath M's foot.
I'm sure that's going to happen in no time whatsoever.
Or the ambush be triggered.
Just finding the right reference material to refer to. Because having looked through all the books, I always forget which one it's in. Or where I put the books in the first place.
I think you're getting one right here.
There it is.
Hello.
Okay. So, as Willie goes sneaking around the thing, I will give him a perception roll.
A natural 1 with +4 on the dice.
Okay, so an actual what would have been a card critical if it had been an attack.
Can you like poke his eye out? Jesus, good mommy.
Okay, so what would you like to do with your very bad perception roll critical fail?
So
Will
I have no idea.
The door down instead of Dooza.
Okay, so I'm going to say that you've actually walked right into something that was chasing you.
That was chasing me.
Yep.
Okay.
You know that effigy that you were looking at?
Mm-hmm.
It basically...
So it's come alive.
It pulled itself off the stick and chased you.
Okay. As part of my critical failure, my character's going to scream like a 8-year-old girl. Really high pitched and.
I'm going to declare you frightened 3 as well.
Oh my god!
As you can't seem to take your eyes off the creature. Because it's also made you fascinated by it. So frightened 3 and fascinated are 2 interesting penalties to be given. Okay. So, I am going to be asking everyone for initiative rolls. Hearing the scream.
Hearing the scream.
Scream.
Oh, the scream.
18 plus 8. 26.
What did Parry get?
14 plus 10, 24.
Willie gets to make a stealth as his initiative.
At least it's right?
4 on the dice plus 11 is 15.
And what is Kroll's initiative?
14.
Okay, so Dooza,
Yes.
you go rushing towards the sound of the scream, or do you rush towards the door and kick it in?
As I'm heading to the door, I hear Willie scream like a little pansy girl.
No. Willie's obviously found a young girl, and the young girl screams. It's not Willie.
No, I'm pretty sure I can distinguish girl and Willie screams. There's a certain tone about your girly screams that just I've heard it before.
Have you?
We've heard it many times before, so we know it's you.
I don't think I've ever screamed. Have I?
When you broke your
When you
hands.
broke your hands, when you did something else,
It's okay.
The night you got married.
He's ever screamed.
when you got married, yeah. I sort of how close was I to the door, Martin?
You're going towards the door, but you can spend 2 moves to get to where you heard the scream.
Sorry, I missed that because Baby was growling in my
Sorry?
ear.
You were near the door, but you think you're about 2 moves away from where you heard the scream.
Okay, I'll move towards the scream.
Okay. As you come around the corner, give me a will saving throw.
Will saving.
Will saving throw.
10 plus, I think my will is 8. Let me just double check that. That would be 18 if that's true. My will is 8, so yes, that is 18.
Okay, you see something extremely horrifying in front of you. You are frightened 1.
I'm frightened 1. Awesome.
It's the effigy scarecrow that Willie had talked about, but its eyes are glowing.
Spooky.
And it looks like it's about to strike Willie. You can move up to it in this turn, but you can't actually move and hit unless you can attack with a move.
I can attack with a move.
Do you
I
have?
have
A single action move that allows you to attack?
I have the quick draw.
I know. Saying that there's a combination of move and attack.
Oh, move.
You have one action left, and it's out of your current range.
Oh, okay. I probably.
You could throw an axe.
I could probably throw an axe.
Willy cat.
No, I will throw an axe at the hideous
Willy.
scarecrow monster.
Oh.
16 plus. What is my? Hand axes are plus 9. So, what was that? What did I say? 16 plus 9?
25.
25. Okay.
25. Okay, you hit.
I hit.
Yay!
Yay!
Woo! Hit! Yay!
What is that? 1d6 plus 4.
Please, sir, may I have another hit?
Dude, well, technically it's also reduced by 1 for your frightened condition.
What the
The attack roll, yeah.
So
24.
Yeah, it's still a hit.
Okay.
3 plus 4. Yeah, so 7. What's slashing?
7 slashing? Okay. You see no blood as it the axe hits the creature.
Huh. Does it like stick in the creature?
It does stick into the creature. And then the creature's head lights up in bright green flame.
Oh, no.
As its hits go.
Oh, it's go. Okay. Go.
I'm in trouble or Lily's in trouble.
You're both in trouble.
Lily's closer.
No. Yeah, take Willy.
Okay, and it attacks Willy.
No!
Scary. It goes raw at Willy. You want the raw?
So that is a 33 upgraded.
Oh.
Sorry, a what?
33 upgraded.
Ouch.
They rolled 20.
How many
Oh, wow.
20s is that
Okay.
now? Mine like 4?
Yeah, Mark's got potatoes.
Yeah, especially the 9. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so this might hurt a little bit.
Here comes a what?
Card.
Here comes a card.
No, because it's a critical hit upgraded.
No. No, here comes Lily's just like permanent death.
So it does 24 slashing damage
Ouch.
plus 10 mental damage.
Oh.
Ouch.
Okay.
Where's Batman when you need him? Batman's coming around the corner in a minute.
That's on its first action.
Ow.
Where's going?
Yeah, Lily's like permanently dead.
And then it goes on for a second swing. Okay, so it does 27 armor class.
Yep, good enough.
You're also flat-footed at the moment. So what's that? So what's your armor class?
Not quite. Not quite.
So what is your armor class?
With the flat-footed, it just means you lose your dex.
No, flat-footed means you get 2 taken off your armor class. You still keep your dex.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 20.
So that's a good thing for you to know.
Yeah, definitely.
And luckily, that frightened and fascinated do not affect your armor class.
I don't think it's going to matter.
Otherwise, you would have another minus 5 to your armor class.
Yay.
Okay, so it does
damage.
So 15 slashing damage plus 5 mental damage.
So I go down.
At the moment, I basically showed him put it on just one over, so it actually shows up as down. So that puts Willie on dying 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then it slashes Willie again, taking him to dying 3.
Oh, dude. It wants you dead.
It is now Parry's go. You hear the scream and you see Dooza go running and then throw an axe.
Fuck. I'll follow Dooza.
So it takes you 2 actions to get there and see the creature. Give me a will saving throw.
Will saving throw, that's okay. 28.
Okay. You are the first person to be unaffected. You see Willie on the ground with gaping wounds all through his front. And back.
Shit. Bonus action. Yelling out, crawl, needing assistance. Sorry, I'll yell at crawl. Sorry, Willie needing assistance.
You get a mumble in return.
Thumbs up.
And is that what you do for your last action?
I want to identify what the hell is attacking Willie.
What skill are you going to use?
Arcana.
Okay, give me an Arcana roll.
29.
Okay, you identify it as a construct, a scarecrow creature, which has a lair, and it has resistance to physical damage, but weakness to fire. You cannot make it bleed, use death effects, disease, doomed effects, drained effects, fatigue effects, healing effects, mental effects, necromancy, non-lethal attacks, paralysis, poisoned, seeking conditions, or unconsciousness on the creature.
No. Ouch.
That's because you got a critical success.
Jeez.
And if you are fearful to it, it does extra mental damage whenever it strikes you.
Oh.
So it really was fearful
3. Yeah.
It didn't get it. It didn't get it for each point of fearful, but it meant Willie had 3 rounds of it doing extra damage.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so that was Parry's go. Kroll.
I know what it is.
How far away am I from this from Willie specifically?
From Willie, you don't know because he's around the corner of a building.
Oh shit. Okay.
What's your move?
Let's have a look. My move from sheet. Here we go. 25.
Okay, so do you go running to try to get to him?
Well, am I able to within 25 to be able to see him in sight?
It would be in your second move to get him in sight.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. They were quite far away.
Yeah, that's because he decided the sneaky thing would be dumb.
And then he rolled a 1 and got further away before he was attacked.
Yeah.
Whew, okay. If I need 2 move actions before I can actually even see him, there's no possible way I can heal him this round.
That is correct, yes.
And he's already on dying 3, which means he goes to dying 4 next round and dies.
If he fails his death check.
You don't happen to have the 4th dying condition, do you? Oh, well, that's in my ear. Gross. No. Ew. Ew. Tongue and at the same time, like, bleh. I think what Kroll would do is use his 2 move actions to be able to see Willy.
Yep.
And then trying to navigate the circumstance where someone's on the floor dying, away from him. He'd probably use my last action to do the reach meta magic. So my next spell will have extra range, and that's my turn.
I believe you have to do it on the same round.
Oh, is it same round? Okay.
Having read through all that stuff, the spell that cannot be done over multiple rounds. You've actually got to do it in the same 3 actions.
Right. Okay. Oh, and I don't think stabilize is ranged. I'm pretty sure stabilize is melee.
You don't have any healing magic?
Not with
I
1
don't have
action.
actions left. That's the issue.
I made him 2 actions away due to the natural 1 on his check.
I got a natural 1.
No, Willie's natural 1 on his perception check.
Oh, okay.
So do you have to stabilize cantrip, or are you looking at the stabilize action?
I have the cantrip. I have the stabilize cantrip, but I need to know what its range.
Stabilize is 30 foot.
Is he within 30 feet?
He should be within 30 feet of you.
Ooh, okay. No, I can't. Stabilize takes 2 actions, so I cannot stabilize in this round.
Your prayers are with you?
May the dice ever be in your favor.
Don't worry, Dusa gets an action first. Maybe Dusa can save the day.
Go there.
Maybe.
Yeah, I've got next to no health either.
Go. Save Willy. And you get your title.
Yeah. Savior of Willy. Because that would go the wrong way.
It would be just as expected considering you have stabilized Willie in the past.
Yeah, I guess then I will just the page.
So it would be Duza could do a medicine check at DC 19 to DC 18 to stabilize Willie.
I can certainly try.
But it is 2 actions.
I think
and you must have a healer's toolkit to do it.
Yeah, I don't have enough actions left to do what I want, so am I able to just try and make a medicine roll from afar to kind of... I know he's quite far away, but to kind of guess how long he's got?
Sure. Give me a medicine roll to see if you can figure out how long he's got.
I don't know, 2 massive gashes in his front and back.
That's a 16.
Okay, with a 16, I'll say you don't think he's got more than a couple of seconds left.
Oh, shit. Okay.
He has been very badly beaten up, and that ends your turn. Going on to Duza. You're no longer frightened.
How I'm frightened,
You,
yes.
No, you're no longer frightened.
I'm no longer frightened.
It reduces every round.
Do I attack him or do I stabilize Willy? I reckon I attack him.
Unless you actually have the healer's tools on you, you can't stabilize Willy.
No, I don't have any tools on me, so I'm just gonna try to start wailing on this thing.
Okay. You go for the creature.
So how far away am I from it?
You are 20 feet.
Okay, so I need to move to get up to it.
Yep.
I guess I Hunter's Mark.
Yep.
And I quick draw my neck splitter. And
Have one attack.
And one attack, yep. 17 plus 10, so that is 27.
That is a hit, though I also need you to make a beforehand another will saving throw.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
As you're still in its aura of effect.
15 plus 8, which is 23.
On a 23, you're back to frightened 1.
Oh. So DC on that's 25.
Yep, you still hit.
I still get. It is 28. 2d8. Let me find 38. 7 and 5. So 12 plus 4. 16.
16 slashing.
It is indeed slashing.
Yep. Again, no blood goes spilling out as you slice into it.
Yeah. Cool. Am I doing any damage?
You have no idea because you're not seeing any pieces fly off.
Great.
And then it is, unfortunately, Willy's death saving throw.
No.
So he gets to make a flat check with the DC of, unfortunately, 13. He doesn't get to add anything to the roll.
20.
What did Willy get?
Your bottle just went, yeah, there.
I got a 10 on the dice.
Would Willy like to use one of the rerolls to potentially live? Or would he like to have a word with his god?
I don't have a god, so not really.
You do have a god.
I don't have a god.
You got a
That's the
claw
whole
marks
point.
of one,
My character
remember?
doesn't. Sorry?
You are.
You got Kitty's marks, remember?
Ugh.
Your face can be treated as a holy symbol.
Roll because he's got.
So, what do you want to do?
I might just take the L.
Because you do know if that you're going to take the and die on them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So it is
It's been coming for a while.
So, Willy, you find yourself face to face with a growling kitty.
Oh, here we go.
What's going on, kitty?
And as you're looking at the kitty, you then see another one appear beside you, and another one. You find yourself surrounded by 3 growling kitties who are very unhappy with you.
Oh. I just sort of look around at them. I go, what's going on? How'd I get here?
And you hear that growling, deep voice in your head going, "You died."
Yeah, I blame Doozer.
Okay, so what else do you say to 3 really upset kitty cats?
My character says, basically shit happens. Basically, I go, you know, I guess it's my fault because I listened to the lemmings in the party and went looking for the suicidal quest.
And you see someone appear behind them. His face is a little blurred out. Can't really see it too well. He does seem to be a bit taller than you, making you feel a little short. He sticks his hand out and says, "Hi, my name's Hank. How are you?"
G'day, Hank. I don't know. How am I, kitties? I'd shake his hand. I'm a reasonably friendly person.
You feel some warmth, as if you really know this person from somewhere.
Oh.
And he says, "Do you have anything worth living for?"
Do I have anything worth living for? Well, I still have my quest, for want of a better word.
Your goblin friend, it says.
No, my actual quest. My goal.
Is that what you called your child?
My child?
Yes.
My child is not really of a consideration to me. That's something that will impede me in future, I imagine.
You hear a laugh from him as you say that. He says, "He's met many like you."
I'm sure.
So, is your quest worth returning for?
Of course, my character.
Or are you
Sorry.
done?
Sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh, good. He says, "Is your quest worth returning for, or are you done?"
You hear back of your head, there's a moment.
Okay, Willie would say yes. My quest is worth returning for.
Then, what is worth giving up that you care about? And your child is no longer something you can use, considering you've just said you don't care about it.
Something that I care about.
Yep.
Your ego.
And then a bit of a sneaky look comes over my character's face and goes, you know, I really, really, really care about that Doozer guy. You know, if I had to give him up, that life would be shattered. Absolutely shattered.
You see a smirk on the guy's face, and he goes, "Sure, I can work with that." And he sticks his hand out.
Does he look like he's looking to shake?
Yep, he says, "Deal?"
Sure. And I'll shake his hand.
Okay, so now it's the Scarecrow's go. As it goes for Doozer. So its first attack is apparently giving you plot armor, as it gets a 17 to hit you.
Miss.
So you are flat-footed to it.
Was that -2?
-2, yes.
Did you say -10? No. Alright, let's do AC. AC. Where's my AC? 20. No, it's still missed.
That is good. It has another swing. Apparently, you still have plot armor as it gets a miss, and then it tries a third time to try to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
This time it gets an AC of 17 on its third attempt.
It misses. A DC of 18 with -2.
Yep, but it did try to go to town on you.
It did probably a town on me.
And it is now Parry's go.
Go to town.
So, sorry, Martin. Go back to the identification.
Yep.
Would Harry believe an acid arrow work on this thing?
Yes, but if it had fire, it'd do more damage.
Do you have any prize gold?
Lame.
Alright. Harry's gonna unload an acid arrow.
Okay. Acid arrow away. Is that an attack
Yeah.
roll?
Yeah, it's an attack roll.
That's either good or bad.
Natural 20.
No.
And what do you get with your natural 20?
Making it a 29 upgraded.
So that is a critical hit card on top of a critical effect.
Nice. Nice going.
Okay. So our critical effect with your magic is Wild Surge.
Oh, Surge?
Roll a d4.
Okay, well. 4.
Okay, so on top of your acid damage, it does the same amount of electrical damage.
Nice.
That's alright.
Was it a D? Yes, yeah, no.
Looking up acid arrow for you guys.
Don't worry, it's a 3d8
So roll 3d8.
plus 1d6 persistent.
So what's your 3d8?
13.
So that makes it 26 acid damage plus 26 electrical damage.
Yep, and then it does, and then I do on top of that persistent. So
As the scarecrow explodes from both shots.
Oh, nice going.
Well, look at it this way. It had 60 hit points, and you just dealt 52 points of damage before persistent damage. And the other damage the rest of the party had done had taken it over the line.
As my final action, I say to Dooza, glad I killed Stilled.
Dooza just raises a hand.
And then it's Kroll's turn, and Kroll finds he can actually speak after all that time of numb tongue.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm gonna just change my headphones. Your time will go.
Now, if I use heal, it still gets rid of the dying condition, doesn't it?
It does not. Though you do see Willie's eyes open.
Oh. Okay. And this thing's just fallen over dead, is it?
It has just fallen over, yes.
Okay, well, we don't know if this weird thing's going to get back up again.
Well, it's in many pieces.
Oh, it's in many pieces.
It
Okay.
exploded all over the place. In shards of acid and electricity.
Alright, well, in that case, I'm going to run over to Willie and do like a healing thingy.
Yep.
CPR.
I'll do a medicine treat wounds check.
Yep.
How am I feeling, Martin?
You're feeling pretty strange because you've just had this otherworldly experience where you woke up to 3 cats all biting you simultaneously.
I'm going to roll to my feet and stand up if I can.
As you see crawl over the top of you, checking you over.
I got a 27 for the DC 20.
Well, he is stable.
Yeah, but this is for the treating wounds.
Treat wounds, yep.
Yeah.
Is that the battle medicine version?
Well, battle medicine just lets you do treat wounds more often, doesn't it?
No, battle medicine allows you to do it as an action, whereas the other one takes 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'll do the 10-minute version then.
In which case, he gets up and stops you treating him.
Oh, okay. Well, fine then.
So Willie is currently on 1 hit point.
Wait, so he stops me healing him?
He stands
Okay.
up because he moves
Oh,
out.
right. Okay, cool.
Because he doesn't get the healing until the end of the 10 minutes, unless you do battle medicine, in which case it's immediate.
Right, okay, yeah.
But you can only do battle medicine once on a person every 24 hours.
So I'm going to look at Kroll and basically go, so what are you waiting for?
Does this mean I now have to use my battle medicine just to heal him?
Possibly, or you wait 10 minutes. I'm sure that
But you just said if I tried and I failed on him because he moved, so I can't do it again for 24 hours.
Oh no, you can do it, you just didn't get a chance to actually do the check, because it only happens at the end of 10 minutes.
Oh, okay, alright. Kroll's gonna get his... You haven't heard this voice from Kroll before. It's quite a stern, almost militaristic kind of, you are wounded, you will sit the hell down and I'm gonna heal your ass. Do you understand me?
Do you want to use one of your second level heals that you have up your sleeve? You have 4 of those.
No, I'm gonna treat wounds for 10 minutes and I'm gonna make him sit the hell down.
That's okay, I'm sure Quest has 10 minutes up his sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sort of look at you funny and then sit down.
So, get to work.
So Willie, you notice Poppy and Parry nearby while Kroll's working on you.
Wait. Carnivorous is Poppy and me?
Yep.
The character starts to giggle.
Oh no. So, Willie has just come to.
Yeah,
We're all surrounding him.
yeah.
But he only sees me and Poppy.
And Kroll.
Oh, and Kroll.
Kroll.
Okay.
He does see Kroll as well.
Does he scroll?
Oh, he doesn't see Susan.
Oh no.
Oh, what the?
That's hilarious.
Susan
Susan probably doesn't even realize to start with.
He won't. He won't understand.
No, I don't understand. I don't understand.
And from Duza's perspective, Duza doesn't know where Willie has gone to. He's just disappeared.
Oh, so like I turned around and you were all leaning on the ground and I'm like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh no.
So from your perspectives, Willie cannot hear or see Duza, and Duza cannot hear or see Willie. Willie just got his wish.
Oh. Meanwhile, the rest of the party can both see you, but you can't see each other.
Yeah. Well, you don't realize that yet. Like, what are you guys doing on the ground? Do I forget completely about Willie?
Yep.
Or do I
You have no memory of Willie whatsoever.
I'm currently healing Willie. Like, what does it look like I'm doing?
Just practicing.
Charades.
Hey, can I see that again? Last time I did, I was looking at the camera.
Yeah. Just really wobbly
Really
arms.
wobbly arms.
And
Looks like I'm bandaging someone, but I can't see it.
Am my bandages like disappearing into midair?
very much so. As is all your creams and stuff you're using.
Oh no, this is not gonna go well for the party.
Cruel, what are you doing? You're what kind of illusion magic is this?
I don't have illusion magic. I'm currently trying to tend Willie's wounds.
Do I hear the name Willie?
You hear him say tending wounds.
Yeah.
The word Willie just doesn't register.
I still remember Dooza though, don't I?
You do not remember Dooza either. You remember Puppy, but not Dooza.
Okay.
I'm like, what do you mean you're tending wounds? I'm wounded. Come heal me. Who are you healing? There's no one there.
Do you go sit there? So does Dooza go sit where Quest is tending?
Oh.
No, I wouldn't go over. I'll tell them to come over and heal me and stop whatever charades party they're doing.
I'll tell Dooza, once I've finished with Willie here, I will come over and heal you.
And so you get once I've finished, I'll come over and heal you.
And then it's like, alright, you can play your charades, whatever, float your boat.
Does this raise suspicions for Parry, knowing that Dooz is now no longer like I understand Dooza was not really concerned about Willie to begin with. However, the fact that Dooza was actively saying like nothing about Willie, will this raise concerns with Parry?
I will make that a perception. Make it a perception roll. We'll see if your character is actually thinking something's out of place.
So what was that button, sorry?
Perception roll.
Perception roll to see if anything's out of place. 21.
Okay, you notice, you can see Willie looking at everyone but not Dooza, and Dooza looking at everyone but not Willie.
I say to Willie, can you see Dooza? And I say to Dooza, can you see Willie?
And both of them here, can you see?
Yeah, I'm fine. What do you...
Can I
Look, I'm fine.
about?
And they both answer at the same time.
With the same thing, can I see what?
No, it's like they said I can see fine. The other one said yes, I can see.
I know that you're fine and I know you can see, but can you see? And then I say yeah.
What do you mean? I can see you fine. You're standing right there annoying me. Do I need to whack you again?
Can I roll to try and catch on?
Yes, Kroll can roll to catch on.
Point to Willie and stare at Dooza. Willie.
Is that a willpower or perception or?
Perception roll.
I just need point. Yeah, that's the ground. What are you pointing the ground for?
That's 12. I'm too busy doing other things, I think.
Yeah, you're a bit busy dealing with one lot of things while someone's hassling you to help them with their wounds.
Yeah.
and then I point Dooza and I say at Willie, Dooza.
What?
No, you just see Harry pointing to like a tree.
Is that syphilis playing up again, buddy?
I go over to Crawl. I don't think Dooza or Willie can see each other. Or have any problem.
Because I'm distracted, I kind of go, that seems a bit far-fetched, but just give me 5 minutes more with Willie here, and I'll give you my full attention.
Okay, so I'll give you your 2d8 healing for the roll you made earlier.
Yep. So that's 6 plus 6. It's 12 plus the 10 from the DC 20, so that's 22.
Okay. And then you move over to Dooza to heal Dooza.
Yeah, and I'll start doing Dooza, and this time I'll try and do Dooza's wounds while I'm talking to the hottest wizard known to mankind, or whatever.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
Okay, so yes, Willie just sees what appears to be charades in the air by Kroll next to Poppy.
It's probably not the weirdest thing you've seen Kroll do.
What are you doing?
Oh my goodness, we're gonna get this all day, aren't we? Willie, I'm currently healing Dooza.
It says, Willie, I'm currently healing. Apparently he's healing himself by playing with the air.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Why not?
So yeah, I say to Kroll again. I have a sneaking suspicion, I can't be 100%, that Dooza can't see Willie at the moment, and Willie cannot see Dooza at the moment.
Right, well, once I'm done with Dooza, I'll check their vision to see if it's anything to do with that. But, otherwise, it could be a mental block, I don't know.
And from the other two players' perspective, it's like, Harry says, I have a sneaking suspicion that can't see and can't see.
The basically I'm insulting you.
This is just like Harry. You normally make more sense than this. I thought you were the intelligent one in the party.
Maybe you hit him a little too hard in the ring.
Yeah.
I'll make it a bit more far-fetched. I say to Dooza, you are cursed.
Yeah, I know.
So, you have another curse.
I don't have another curse. I can't have another curse. I'm hunting the Sandpoint devil. That's cursed now.
And I said, Willie, you are probably cursed.
Yeah, I know.
So he goes, you're probably cursed. Willie, you're probably cursed. And then it was, Doozy, you're cursed. You're probably cursed.
It's like, yeah, we know this. I know this.
It just gets funnier and funnier.
Hey, why do you keep commenting about my curse? I know I'm cursed.
If I had a glue that doesn't want to see if that would work. Because all that I know is that you two can't see each other. I don't know anything about the fact that you can't hear each other's names. I have no recollection of each other. All that I know is that when I pointed at Willie, this is out of character. I pointed at Willie, you were like, stop pointing at the ground. And when I pointed at you, Willie's like, what?
Okay, so yes, you take 20 minutes out of Quest's life to 10 wounds. How did you go on the second roll?
Let's have a look. That's...
That's pretty dying.
28 for the DC 20 roll.
Yep.
That means the heal is 2d8. That's not the right dice. It's this one. That's 9 plus 10 is 19. And And then once I'm done, I'm gonna kind of go. I'm gonna hold up 3 fingers and go, Doozer, how many fingers am I holding up?
Just like 3.
And so Willie hears, how many fingers am I holding up?
3.
Okay.
Even though Kroll wasn't talking.
There's nothing wrong with my eyesight. So just, leave. Just, yeah.
Right.
So, Mark,
Okay.
I'm at 10 hit points now, is that right?
You are on 15 hit points, yes.
15.
Sorry, you're on 34.
Yeah.
I'll get them to stand up, and I'll say, okay, Doozer, I just need to do some wrist reflexes to make sure your hand's okay. I want you to hold up your hand so it's what's the word? Vertical.
Yep.
And just keep it there, and your arms stretched out, and keep it there for about a minute. Just please do this for me.
We're gonna
Okay.
break reality in a minute.
So, Willie hears the same instructions because I want you to do, and you Kroll's not looking at you while giving you these instructions.
Okay, I'm sort of looking at it funny. I go, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Crazy gnome.
I'm just gonna turn around to Willie and
I
say,
say to Willie.
"You go on."
I say to Willie, stop being an asshole. You almost died. We saved your ass. Now listen to Kroll.
And so, at this point, Doomsday here, stop being an asshole.
Yeah.
We saved your life.
You saved your life. I did save both your lives.
Just is like holding his hand out, looking at Harry like, come on, man.
So, what does Kroll ask Willie to do?
I'll ask Willie to basically come stand next to me and do the motion I just asked him to do, and I'll kind of lead his hand next to Doozer's hand if he does the action.
Does Willie actually follow Kroll's suggestions?
I'll turn
Yeah,
under the
luckily.
guise of making sure his fists are properly working in case he wants to fight enough again.
Reluctantly.
And I'm sure Doozer is curious as to why his fist wouldn't be working properly.
Yeah, I don't punch people. That's what I got my axe for. Well, speaking of which, I gotta go. Can I go get my axe? My arm's getting tired. It's been more than a minute.
Okay, so as you get them next to each other, you notice that Willie's hand passes through Doozer's hand.
I'll just give Harry a look like that just says fuck.
Yeah, I look just as stunned. I'm like, oh no.
I'm just gonna kind of drop to look at Parry, look at them both, and then go. I need to pray. Give me 5 minutes.
Okay, while Kroll has these 5 minutes, Harry walks up to both Doozer and Willie and slaps them both in the face, thinking one of them's a ghost.
give me a roll for each,
So,
please.
I'm trying to figure out which one of you is a ghost.
Hit me, I might hit you back.
In the meantime, I'd like to make a religion roll, please, to try and work out if this is the kind of thing gods might do.
I really feel sorry for Quest because we're meant to be going to get quests. Unarmed, is it? Yes.
Yep.
Train.
I didn't really do that one very well. Oh well. That's a 14.
On your religion roll?
Yeah, I didn't do very well.
21 on Doozer. That is.
So Doozer ducks out of the way of your hand slap.
Wait.
No, it hit.
Oh, hit. Okay, so it's a loud smack on the face of Doozer, which is not hurt at all by Willie. He just watches Parry do this, swing and stop in the air.
Yep, and then it's a 23 to hit Willie.
I step back and go, "What are you doing?"
Wait, does a 23 hit?
So you step up and still slap me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, 23 hits.
Okay, and Doozer sees Parry step away and then swing into the air, and looks like he's doing a high five in the air.
Can Doozer retaliate?
Yep.
No.
Yeah. Willie's like, "You are so
Before you
dead."
guys retaliate, Harry is very scared.
He
Harry
growls.
realizes that all of his knowledge has literally just been broken with the fuckery that's going on right here.
Parry hears two angry party members who can't see each other either side of him.
You're right.
So, initiative.
Oh my god. No. Thank you. 18 plus 8.
You were not.
No, this is for initiative.
Oh, 26 for you.
Yeah, 26 for initiative for me.
What about Willie? Perception.
16.
16. And what about Parry? Kroll is currently busy praying and ignoring
Yep.
you.
Harry is too freaked out about this. He rolled a 1.
Okay. So you are basically have an entire round of doing nothing, and then they get 2 rounds to wail on you.
Harry joins Kroll praying.
Harry currently is caught up in the fetal position.
Do
Because he has
some.
no idea what the hell is going on for the first time in his life.
You get to go first.
Who does?
Doozer.
Doozer. Wait, but no, Parry's still standing, yeah?
Yeah.
No, I'm in the fetal position. I said that. My failure and the fact that you got 2 turns to hit me is that I'm in the fetal position.
Oh, so you just dropped like rocks.
Because
Drop prone.
ever since Harry has become a wizard, he's known pretty much everything.
Yeah.
And the fact that he has no idea what's going on right now is scaring him. And he's in the fetal position. He is currently prone, going, what's going on?
Doozer kind of like pauses for like a microsecond before wailing on Terry.
Thanks.
I will give up one of your actions for that pause.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. So is proficiency plus level, yeah?
Yeah, you're trained.
I am trained in arms.
Which- So level plus 2, which is your proficiency, plus strength.
So 5 plus 4, which is 9. The first hit might actually miss. 3 plus 9.
You missed me in the fetal position, even with prone?
So apparently you managed to kick out at the right time while you're huddling down, and Doozer misses.
I've ducked into the fetal position and you've gone away.
You're like on the ground. You're like you're wailing, and I'm like 6 foot something. I'm 6'7", I think, or 6'8", and I have to get all the way down to whack you. So I try again. 8 plus 9 minus 4. Oh, minus 5. No, then I'll just off you.
Said 12.
So I miss again.
You miss again.
Okay.
He's just flailing about too much.
Willie.
Willie's confused, although he fully recognises that the fear being shown is well warranted. But he sort of looks down at Parry and sort of goes, "Stop being stupid! You're being stupid! Get up and take your beating like the effeminate man that you are."
So Parry's currently on the ground, missing his first turn, and Doomsday gets to go again.
Yeah, Dooz will go again. Dooz will try and wail Parry again.
Why?
Yeah, but go up. So, 11 plus 9. That hits. So what's unarmored is
so there's one
10
slide.
plus 4?
What?
What's unarmored strikes?
Like 1d4
Just
non-lethal.
looking that up right now.
I'm pretty sure unarmed is 1d4 non-lethal.
1d4 bludgeoning, non-lethal.
1d4.
I'm already injured as well, by the way.
That is a 4. Is it plus strength?
It is plus strength, yes.
That's
So that's-
9 non-lethal damage.
9?
Oh, no, sorry, 8.
It'll be 8 because it's plus 4 strength, not plus 5. Yeah, so 8 damage.
8 damage to parry. Yay!
So,
I'm still more crying.
Okay, so Willie sees a bruise appear on Parry, but that's always been there.
did Dooza punch Parry or kick him?
He punched me.
So she's sort of knelt down to give you a good thrashing.
Yeah.
Well,
But you don't know that because you don't know.
no, but I just want to sort of mentally picture what
Savor it.
Oh,
Parry's what Parry's body's doing.
yeah, so I missed my first round because he's flying about and I've had to like get down to the ground to get to him.
Yeah.
So I sort of take 3 actions to get down and actually stop him from moving around and then give him a good thunk.
Okay. I shake my fist at him and just sort of watch what he's doing.
You only swing once, or do you swing a second time?
No,
No.
I don't punch. I shake my fist.
No,
like, you know,
I was saying
you're going to
Medusa.
so punch. Oh, okay, sorry.
No, Dooza will get Parry up, like physically pick him up because he's probably strong enough to do
Yeah,
that.
probably.
So Willie watches Parry unnaturally stand up,
Yeah.
like he's
I think
possessed.
My character goes,
Pick up horizontally and then to get shifted vertically.
and I take up my stance and I wait for Parry to look at me like he actually knows what's going on,
I have no idea what's going on.
and then I'm going to give him a punch.
Okay.
But only once he realizes what's going on. I'm thinking something weird's going on with the wizard.
Have you ever seen those vampire movies where the person just seems to go up horizontal without bending their legs?
Yep.
That's roughly what you saw.
Okay. Well, at least his magic still works.
So, attack roll from our monk.
Alright. I'm going to do subdual damage.
Yep.
And I don't want to. I don't like. All he did was slap me, so I'm not trying to snap his spine or anything.
All good.
So I just.
I stole a kill from dudes when I died, so well actually got hit on anyway, so
You can claim non-lethal as your attack method, which means if you do take him to 0, you just knock him out.
Yeah. So it's a dirty 20.
It's a dirty 20.
yeah. That hits me.
Well, considering he was immobilized and flat-footed because someone was still holding him, it was a fairly easy way to hit.
Yeah. 3 points. Fear my power.
3 points.
No, 3 points.
3 points.
And Dooza feels Parry shaking pain. Apparently you're holding him too strong.
No,
If you pin me, no, you just
No,
kneel down and
just-
slap me.
I picked you up.
I thought you picked me up then.
And pretty much held him up for Willie without knowing about it.
You know about
We
who?
make a great team, Dooza.
even unknowingly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just like the party. Yeah.
So all this is happening. I will give Kroll his religion roll as he makes a prayer to his god for help.
Help.
Oh, that's my nose. No. Ah!
Yeah, Mummy, no.
No, I want to move my nose.
Oh, what are you doing?
Just oh.
Oh, what?
So, Stefan, are you on mute?
It looks like I had muted myself.
Okay.
So there's currently a fight going on from both ends.
But you were making a religion roll to pray to your god.
I was, yes, and I didn't do very well because I only got like 14.
Apparently they were distracting you as you were, every time you were trying to get the words in, you kept hearing the fighting happening and watching both Dooza and Willie team up on Parry to beat him up was, something you've seen many a time.
Same here.
Okay,
Schoolyard bullies.
I'm just gonna use my magic as a more of an effect thing, but also it will actually do something, which is let me just check. If it is a particular spell I'm after. Alright, so I'm going to use the, I'm going to stand up and basically yell stop, but also use my, my heal spell, in the 30-foot emanation thing,
Yep.
so the 3.1, just for the startling effect. And, so it will heal the guys around me, but also make a point for them to stop.
So 2d8 of healing?
Let's see, I think it's... I'm going to use the first level version, so 1d8.
You can't use the... Oh, you're going to use your first level version? Okay, yep. 1d8. Yep.
Because I'm doing this more for effect than actual healing. So that's everything within 30 feet. Heals for 7. If it happens to be undead, it takes 7 damage, I think. But,
I think you got to choose harm or heal when you're doing it against undead.
hey, it says this targets all living and undead creatures in the burst.
Oh, okay. All good. I'll look at it a bit closer later then. So yes, you've healed everyone there.
Damn it.
Yep.
I was really hoping you'd heal me and Doosa, but harm Willie.
Like, you guys might be fighting, but I care for all of you, so I'm not gonna, punish you all. But yes, I'm hoping that'll get people to stop.
So just for your perspective, you can either heal living creatures or harm undead creatures. It's an or, not an and. So you can actually use healing as a harmful spell or healing as a healing spell, but you can't both heal and harm with the same spell.
Is this on the page 343?
Yeah, page 343. So you target living creatures or you target undead creatures.
Yeah, but if it's a 30-foot emanation, it says it targets all living and undead, so it doesn't...
Oh, okay, so sorry, I missed that part. That is true, that actually does affect both. It's amusing how when you look at the wordings of things, it's target this, target that.
Yeah.
So yes, the 3.1 does affect undead as well as things. So yes, none of them are undead.
Thank God for that. Just had to make sure. But yes, I'm hoping that there'll be enough pizzazz that people will stop, but I don't know. Depends what the others decide to do.
I was only going to say Harry once.
You do have a sneaking suspicion that you're running out of time to save quest. And on that note, we will end tonight.
Oh no!
Is that right, Mia? Are we going to end tonight? Yeah. As you hear an ominous growling coming from the shed.
It's Quest, I can hear him.
I wasn't sure which party member I could actually tempt away from the others for that night.
I mean, there's been no reason not to go.
I know. None whatsoever. And
Dear.
even if you had gotten the upper hand against him, you still might have gone with them.
No. Don't split the party.
Oh, look, it's that disadvantage that took it. I didn't have a disadvantage. I still would have rolled natural 1 and died.
Or at least get knocked out.
Though I will switch over to Quest for the end scene where he wakes up tied, spread eagle to an altar with a guy with a knife above him.
Oh.
Alright. So, here's the question I have to ask. We're allowed gear and stuff out of the Advanced Player's Guide, right?
What are you questioning on that one for?
Because as long as we are, part of the gear I picked up in that 500 gold bag is stuff out of the Advanced Player's Guide.
No.
Sure, just tell me between sessions.
He's got a potion of expeditious retreat strapped to his bandolier.
That might be useful if you could get to it.
Yep.
Let's just hope they offer you a last request and yours is that. Give me this potion, please.
Yeah, could you untie me and just let me go?
If you do notice that there's a gag in your mouth.
Oh, you also get to make charades rolls, except it's harder because you can't use any body cards.
So next session we will see how well Quest survives as the weird town tries to commit one of their ceremonies to their god known as the Gossamer King.
Gossamer King.
Right.
Well, we just killed your deity, so I'm pretty sure we can.
So
It's alright,
if
they
they
don't
succeed,
roll
you
down.
might actually get to fight a upgraded version of the Sturge.
Oh, God.
All I've got to do is fight my way out, right?
You was on fire.
So that's tonight's session with Quest going, oh crap.
I mean, I know Kroll has his own reasons, but I'm kind of glad Kroll doesn't trust small children anymore.
Kroll's older than these kids, it's alright.
Yeah, but you remember the
Most
last
people
little girl that tried to mess with Kroll?
The last little girl was still older than Kroll.
So she didn't look like a little girl. She was creepy as hell, man.
I still proclaim, these little children are still older than Quest.
No, Quest is only, I think we have him down as 6 or 7.
I think he's 11.
11 now, yeah. So yes, he's still younger than the kids he's hanging out with. So I might finish it up there for tonight, guys, because I am also very tired.
Awesome. Thank you very much. That was great.
Because this is gonna go awesome.
Imagine how we have to explain it next time. It's like, okay, so you have an imaginary friend called...
And the fact that Puppy's still there and can hear both is also hilarious.
Imagine if now when they go out into the world, if anyone else is called Willy or Dooza, they don't hear that name. So whenever we meet an NPC with that name, it's like, sorry, what is your name? What is it? What?
No, it's just specifically that Willy. Only that Willy.
Uh,
That Willy alone.
I once knew a Doozer. What a cunt.
I once knew what a cunt would be an interesting thing to say. Okay, so you guys have a good night.
And you?
And I will see you again in a fortnight for this game, and we will see what happens next. I'm sure you won't leave Quest hanging too long.
Nah, we'll...
No, one family member is enough.
It's alright. No, it's not alright. You better go ahead and say quest.
I mean, Willie accepted his fate, and then he decided to, you know, be Willie.
Are you surprised about this?
No. However, it is breaking Harry's, like, reality right now.
Don't worry, I'm sure there's better to come.
Yes.
Enjoy the coast, guys, and I will see you all later.
Thank you. Good night.
Alright.
Good night.
Guys.
Night.
Enjoy your fortnight.
Mm.